everyone and welcome back to my channel. Nick Cannon announced on Tuesday, December 7th on his daytime television series that his youngest son, Zen Cannon, tragically passed away over the weekend. Cannon, who welcomed his 7th child in June with model Alyssa Scott, disclosed on The Nick Cannon Show that his son had been diagnosed with hydrophilius, a condition that causes a build-up of fluid in the brain. According to Mayo Clinic, hydrophilius is a build-up of fluid in the cavities deep within the brain. The excess fluid can potentially damage the brain tissues because of the applied pressure. The causes of hydrophilius can vary because of many ways it can be developed. Hydrophilius can be inherited genetically or through developmental disorders. The list includes spina bifida, endocriphilia, brain tumours, head injuries, hemorrhage, and diseases like meningitis. If the condition is left untreated, it can be fatal. Cannon shared that his 5-month-old son, born June 23rd, was diagnosed with a brain tumour. I always noticed that he had a little sinus thing, like a cough. We thought it would cough it out, but he always had this real interesting breathing. He continued talking about the size of Zen's head, calling it a cannon head. By the time he was 2 months old, I noticed that he was this cutest little boy with big eyes, and I also noticed he got a nice sized head. I called it a cannon head. All my kids got really nice round heads. The 41-year-old added, "We didn't think anything about it. He had a normal cannon head, but I really wanted to get him to the doctor and get the breathing and the sinus thing checked out. We thought it'd just be a routine process and we were in just to check his sinuses. They actually said his sinuses were pretty cool. We found out that he had another condition where the fluid was building up in his head, and that was the cause of his head starting to get big. They called it a malignant tumour in his head." Cannon also shared, following the discovery, Zen immediately had brain surgery and underwent a shunt placement to help drain the fluid. The actor said, although he and Scott were hopeful, things began to take a turn for the worse during Thanksgiving. The father of 7 tearfully said, "Thanksgiving we had an interesting turn. The process sped up, and immediately, if anyone knows how it was cancer in the brain, and the tumour began to grow a lot faster." Cannon talked about spending his final time with his son while planning ideas for his daytime show that's taped in New York. "This weekend I made a valid effort to spend the most quality time I could spend with Zen." He said on Sunday he felt like he wanted to go into the water and close to the ocean. Fighting back tears, he said, "It was a beautiful setting, and even to spend the whole day, it was interesting because even as I was holding him, I was still preparing my day as it was normally went and come back here, and I just didn't know how it was going to be." He added, "But even by the time I got in the car and I was headed to the airport, I had to turn around. I turned around, and not only did I get to see the sunrise, but we got to see the sunset too. I didn't know how I was going to handle that day. I didn't want to grieve with my family." Thanks for listening. For more celebrity news, please like, comment, and subscribe.